Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is Binging Books with Brie, and I'm Brie, and today we are going to get into my August book haul. Sorry, my dog is sniffing around wires and I'm trying to make sure that she's not going to chew them. So, the question that I have for you guys is, what are your book pet peeves? I have quite a few of them, and I will discuss them as we go through my book haul, but I want to know what yours are down below. So I have the first Housemaid, so I went ahead and I loved it and went ahead and got books 2 and 3. Now, my first pet peeve. This has the raised, shiny texture to it. This does not. The first book does not. This is very in line with the first book. This is kind of different. The titles, fairly similar. I like that. But this is one pet peeve that my sister-in-law pointed out that I did not notice until now. And I agree. 2 different publishers. Kind of can be Lainey. No ma'am. Can be kind of annoying. Also, 2 different sizes. Also annoying that they're different sizes. So those are the 2 first books that I got, and then my sister-in-law recommended this series, so Reckless, Powerless, and Powerful. Again, I understand this is supposed to be like a little novella, but it bothers me that it's not the same size. But I'm so excited to read these because I haven't seen much about them, surprisingly. Like, I know that they're super popular, and I like the print in the pages and just like the design, and I trust my sister-in-law. She has so many good book recommendations, but I'm so excited to read these. I also like chunkier books. I don't know, it just feels so good like when you're done reading them. The next one I got is kind of just like a one-off. I picked this up at Barnes & Noble and was like, this looks super intriguing. One of my friends who is very big into reading and writing books started reading this, and I saw it and I was like, I gotta pick it up. I gotta see if it's super good, and it looked super good, and I talked to her about it, and so I ended up getting it. I'll read the synopsis of it because honestly, when I see covers like this, I'm just like, not vibing with them. But I really love the description. It says, Annalee lives a sheltered life at Highmore with her sisters. Once there were 12, but loneliness fills the grand halls now that 4 of the girls' lives have been cut short, each death more tragic than the last. Disturbed by a series of ghostly visions, Annalee becomes increasingly suspicious that her sisters' deaths were no accident. The girls have been sneaking out every night to attend glittering balls, dancing until dawn in silk gowns and shimmering slippers, and Annalee isn't sure whether to try and stop them or to join their forbidden trysts, something like that. Because who or what are they really dancing with? When Annalee's involvement with a mysterious stranger who has secrets of his own intensifies, it's a race to unravel the darkness that has fallen over her family before it claims the next. I love thrillers. I love mysteries. This is kind of like fantasy and thriller and mystery combined into one, and so I snagged this real quick. The next one. I saw this, I believe, in one of the Book of the Month options on Instagram. I no longer have Book of the Month right now. I might pick it back up in the future. It depends, really. I don't know. But anyways, it's called The God of the Woods, and honestly, I don't remember what it's about. It's a pretty hefty book, but I will read the synopsis. Ooh, hang on the inside. It says, early morning, August 1975, a camp counselor discovers an empty bunk. Its incumbent, Barbara Van Laar, has gone missing. Barbara isn't just any 13-year-old. She's the daughter of the family that owns the summer camp and employs most of the region's residents. And this isn't the first time a Van Laar child has disappeared. Barbara's older brother, similarly vanished 14 years ago, never to be found. As a panicked search begins, a thrilling drama unfolds, chasing down the layered mysteries of the Van Laar family and the blue-collar community living and working in its shadow. Moore's multi-threaded story invites readers into a rich and gripping dynasty of secrets. Liz Moore's most ambitious and wide-reaching novel yet, The God of the Woods, is a story of inheritance and second chances, the tensions between a family and a community, and a history that will not let them go. So once again, thriller, mystery, family secrets, all things I love. So I'm very excited to add that to my TBR. Next, I have always wanted to read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I found the box set, did not realize that there was more, and was super excited to get this. This is very aesthetically pleasing. It kind of follows the same vibe, publisher, title up there. You can't really see this one. I'm really excited to read this. I don't know much information on it, but I'm excited to dive into it. Now, my Kindle. Wayne? No. Sorry, she's chewing on a shoe. We're still trying to housebreak her. This one I read on the Kindle, and I had to get a hard copy of it because it was so good. It's tiny. I read this in one sitting. I could not put it down. The font is pretty standard. I will read the synopsis because I will butcher it if I try to tell it from memory because I read this like a month ago. Sorry, Girl Alone was the first one. This is the second one that I wanted to get. So let me read the synopsis for the first one. It says, FBI agent Ella Dark has studied serial killers from the time she could read, devastated by the murder of her own sister. With her photographic memory, she has obtained an encyclopedic knowledge of every serial killer, every victim, and every case. But when a serial killer strikes in the swamps of Louisiana, Ella soon comes to learn that the real thing is like nothing she'd ever expected. Girl Alone, an Ella Dark FBI suspense thriller, Book 1, is the debut novel in a long-anticipated new series by the #1 bestseller and USA Today bestselling author Blake Pierce, whose bestseller Once Gone, a free download, has received over 1,000 5-star reviews. FBI agent Ella Dark, 29, is given her big chance to achieve her life's dream to join the Behavioral Crimes Unit. Ella's hidden obsession of gaining an encyclopedic knowledge of serial killers has led to her being singled out for her brilliant mind and invited to join the big leagues. But face to face with real murder, a serial killer, and a real ticking clock, Ella realizes she can't rely on her knowledge. She must learn to trust her instinct and allow herself to enter the dark canals of a real killer's mind. If she gets it wrong, her career is at stake, and so is the next victim's life. Will Ella's talent be an asset or the source of her downfall? The page-turning and harrowing crime thriller featuring a brilliant and tortured FBI agent, the Ella Dark series is a riveting mystery packed with suspense, twists and turns, revelations, and driven by breakneck pace that will keep you flipping pages late into the night. I agree. Now, my only pet peeve with this is full black spine, not full black spine. The synopsis for Girl Taken, an Ella Dark FBI suspense thriller, is book number 2 in a long-anticipated new series, #1 bestseller of USA Today bestselling author Blake Pierce, who's FBI agent Ella Dark, 29, is given her big chance to achieve her life's dream to join the Behavioral Crimes Unit. Ella has a hidden obsession. She has studied serial killers from the time she could read, devastated by the murder of her own sister. With her photographic memory, she has obtained an encyclopedic knowledge of every serial killer, every victim, and every case. Singled out for her brilliant mind, Ella is invited to join the big leagues. Victims are found murdered in the Pacific Northwest, their bodies strung up high in the branches of redwood trees. It is presumed to be the work of a serial killer dubbed the Artist Killer. Ella feels so close to catching him, feels certain she has read of similar murders, but this time her knowledge fails her. Can she catch her killer without her talent, or will it return to her too late? So that one sounds interesting too. Now, the last two books I got, I read one on the Kindle because I didn't want to purchase it without knowing that I would love it. Stupid me, because I should know that I would love this book. I have no words for it. Could not put it down. Was so excited to read it every single day in between work, bed, school, the whole 9 yards. If you have not read this, which I'd be surprised, I feel like I was like the only person on the planet that had not picked this book up yet. It's just so good. So I'll read the synopsis because again, I'll butcher it. But this is such a beautiful book. It has like a map on the inside, which I'll show you in just a second. So it says 20-year-old Violet Sorrengail was supposed to enter the Scribe Quadrant, living a quiet life among books and history. Now the commanding general, also known as her toughest Talon's mother, has ordered Violet to join the hundreds of candidates striving to become the elite of Navarre, dragon riders. But when you're smaller than everyone else and your body is brittle, death is only a heartbeat away, because dragons don't bond to fragile humans. They incinerate them. With fewer dragons willing to bond than cadets, most would kill Violet to better their own chances of success. The rest would kill her just for being her mother's daughter, like Xaden Ryerson, the most powerful and ruthless wing leader in the Riders Quadrant. She'll need every edge her wits can give her just to see the next sunrise. Yet with every day that passes, the war outside grows more deadly. The kingdom's protective wards are failing, and the death toll continues to rise. Even worse, Violet begins to suspect leadership is hiding a terrible secret. Friends, enemies, lovers, everyone at Basgiath War College has an agenda because once you enter, there are only 2 ways out: graduate or die. It's so good. This is the map, and it is a beautiful book. Loved it so much. My jaw was dropped at many different moments. Along with Fourth Wing, I then decided to get Iron Flame. I'm in the middle of it because I just loved Fourth Wing so much and had to know more. So this is the synopsis for Iron Flame. Sorry, I almost said Fourth Wing again. Everyone expected Violet Sorrengail to die during her first year at Basgiath War College, Violet included. But threshing was only the first impossible test meant to weed out the weak-willed, the unworthy, and the unlucky. Now the real training begins, and Violet's already wondering how she'll get through. It's not just that it's grueling and maliciously brutal, or even that it's designed to stretch the rider's capacity for pain beyond endurance. It's the new Vice Commandant, who's made it his personal mission to teach Violet exactly how powerless she is, unless she betrays the man she loves. Although Violet's body might be weaker and frailer than everyone else's, she still has her wits and will of iron. And leadership is forgetting the most important lesson Basgiath has taught her. Dragon riders make their own rules. But a determination to survive won't be enough this year, because Violet knows the real secret hidden for centuries at Basgiath War College, and nothing, not even dragonfire, may be enough to save them from the end. It's so good so far. So those are all of the books that I got in August. And I've already read 1, 2, about to finish 3 of them so far. And I'm so excited. I pre-ordered Onyx Storm. And I'm so excited for that to come out soon. It will be here before I know it. The fact that it's already September has like blown my mind. So I am just very excited to continue reading. I will be doing book reviews of all the new books that I've read. It's kind of hard to backtrack. Sorry, I'm looking at my thing to see if I... Okay. I need to check if I've done other book reviews because I have some in my notes that I don't remember if I did. But you can be looking forward to more book reviews and my 24-hour reading challenge coming out soon. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Like and subscribe for more.